Well, if you want to start an interesting conversation, just ask Sam Hess what she does for a living. Fortunately, I get that opportunity because she's joining us here via Skype. So, Sam, what is it you do for a living?
I am a professional cuddler.
What is a professional cuddler?
Basically, it's quite simple. I hug people for a living. My sessions are anywhere from 30 minutes to 5 hours.
How did this happen?
So for me, it started maybe 2 years ago. I was just out of a 13-year-long relationship and not in a place where romantic touch was really an option for me. I was online reading about a guy at a Saturday market with a free hug sign. Somebody comes along to punk him. His sign says deluxe hugs for $2. And my initial reaction was, I would totally pay to hug somebody that wasn't going to have a weird reaction to me. And it's the dollar value that we put on things that gives us that trust that we need to feel comfortable. And it was that light bulb moment that was like, this is a thing that actually should be out there. Why is this not something that people can just get? And so I figure, why not make this a safe and comfortable service for people to reach out for?
Business is good?
Business is so good that I have now written a book, and I'm opening a 3,500 square foot retail location in Portland.
You're in the process of hiring additional huggers.
I am. It's the most interesting process because there's no perfect resume for this. And so really, going through the interview process, I had almost 900 local applicants.
I guess you have to see how well they hug. Is that?
I do, yeah. People have to have a natural sense of touch in order to be able to do this well. I mean, obviously anybody can do it, but the 40-hour training program that I've set up requires someone who already has this just inherent understanding of human touch.
How does this not get creepy?
So honestly, it's because I treat my clients like my family. Everyone that comes to see me is my brother or my sister or my mom or my dad. It's a family kind of interaction, and so with your parent, are you really going to get excited in that way? It's just not something that happens very often, and especially not past a first session. With most clients, this is their first interaction with platonic touch in their adult life, beyond, friends on basic hugs. And so I get to kind of guide people and teach them how to be in the right mindset and understand how this works, but it's very rare that a natural reaction will arise.
Is this something you always wanted to be when you grew up? Is this something
No! I literally, up until 2012, had never even heard of it and had no concept that this could be a real job. But as soon as I realized that this was something that should exist, I knew that it was my dream job for sure.
And what do the relatives say? I mean, do the parents tell people this is what you do, or do they just say you're a neuroscientist or something?
My mom is the most amazingly supportive person ever. Literally not a single question about my security because she knows and believes in me. She knows that I'm smart and I'm going to do what it takes to keep myself safe, and so she was just really proud.
So what do you think it is about? Why do people need to be hugged?
So many reasons. I mean, my client list is so varied for who comes to see me, and I would say the most popular reason is it's somebody who's either just been in a relationship, no longer is, or someone who's been alone for many years or many months. And when you don't have that basic human touch in your life, you sort of feel a little bit unfulfilled for anyone who is a tactile person. I know that for me, that was definitely the case. When I left my ex-husband, for the first time in my adult life, I was single and alone and scared, and it was frightening to know that, like, I just didn't have anyone that could just hold me when I needed that. What I hope to bring across, which is loved, respected, and accepted for exactly who we are. We don't have to be somebody else. We don't have to be the perfect version of us to be loved. We can be us today. That's good enough.
I mean, are people finding out about you via social media versus via the media? I mean, how are people finding you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of amazing. It's one of those things I couldn't stop it if I wanted to. My story's now been seen by an estimated 18 million people across the globe. Sunday morning, I've been on the front page of Yahoo twice. Been on AOL and the Playboy Morning Show, and oh my goodness, it's just never ending. I've been on the Oregonian, which is our biggest newspaper in Oregon, several times. My first article with them got 350,000 views in the first week online.
All right. Keep hugging. Thanks, Sam.